Blur, which is NFT marketplace, now dominates with 80% of trading volume. I can't even believe that. Like, I still remember, and I still have my collection on OpenSea, right? But somehow now all the NFT guys just switched to Blur, and OpenSea does not have a token. So that's quite amazing. And because of this, of course, they're collecting their fees, and Blur is doing very, very well. Today, they're up 10%, 11%. For the week, they're up 28%. So Blur is another one within Ethereum to watch out for. A lot of these Ethereum dApps are starting to gain a lot of attention. Blur, under $1 billion, looks like it's still a steal if it commands 80% of the trading volume on top of Ethereum. Of course, you got Solana. Van Eyck loves Solana. A lot of institutions love Solana. Even Kathy Wood likes Solana. Everyone loves Solana. And even though Solana itself took a breather, it's not as high as it was like a month ago, right? But you got a lot of people staking Sol. They're keeping it long term. And someone just asked about Doge. I mean, Solana's like memes are just skyrocketing. They're skyrocketing. There's some mysterious whale that claims to be a Binance insider. So he swears that WIF is going to be listed on Binance, which is why Dog with Hat is up 131% today. It's 285 million, still low, but that's pretty big. That's like at the critical mass point before it shoots up to $1 billion. That's exactly what happened to Bonk. That's exactly what happened to Pepe before it did. And speaking of Bonk is up 22%, above $1 billion now. Just 4 days ago, they were at like 600 million. So, I mean, they went up more than 50% in like 3 days. I mean, Bonk is going to be a killer this cycle. Myro just continues to go up and up and up. Another 23%. Now they're up to 121 million. So yeah, you got memes that are still doing very, very well on top of Solana. We have WIF that had a huge day yesterday. We have Bonk that's still around $1 billion market cap. And Myro now is gaining some strength. There's a lot of memes coming out all the time. Okay, you got to be careful with it. But it seems like Myro looks like they have some new trending bot that's on their Telegram. And then they also added the Buy Myro on their website. So they're trying to add a little utility. But overall, memes, they're just memes, okay? They're supposed to be fun. So it's up to you. But obviously, be careful because they could dump down very fast. Multibit or Mubai, they had a fantastic day today. Up 25%. But here's the thing. They're only at 157 million. Compared to some of these L1s I show you guys that are already 500 million or $1 billion, right? Even at $1 billion, it's getting started. But 157 million, relatively small, relatively new project. And what are they about? They're basically one gigantic bridge that brings BRC20 tokens into Ethereum. Okay? But not only Ethereum. They're trying to bridge everywhere. So basically BRC20 tokens, so all the ordinals, like, I don't know, for example, ORDI or SATs or RATs or whatever else, you can now bridge them back and forth between Bitcoin and ETH and BNB. Okay, so they're already multi-chained. And they're basically one big bridge to kind of bring liquidity onto all these chains. And not only that, they're working on Solana too. So they're trying to make this bridge from Bitcoin into all of our favorite L1s and try to make BRC20 standard tokens a thing. So that soon on, I don't know, Orca for Solana or Radium, right? And Uniswap and PancakeSwap, you'll be able to trade all your favorite BRC20 tokens, and vice versa. Probably you could trade you know, some of these other tokens on Bitcoin too. So that's exactly what Multibit is trying to do. So that's kind of interesting. Not only is it interesting, I think it's useful for people that actually, you know, that actually are DeFi guys that really want to utilize this, because we know in DeFi, there's a lot of other potential ways of making money, like yield, like providing liquidity and so forth, right? They also have their NFT bridge, which is also operational. So they're just trying to be one big bridge, right? One big bridge. And also, they integrated with Alchemy Pay, which is a fiat on-ramp, off-ramp. So not only can you find them on CEXs or centralized exchanges, but you can buy them directly on their own website utilizing Alchemy Pay, right? Multibit, it's relatively easy. You don't really need to know anything other than it's a giant bridge for BRC20 and for ERC20 and BSC20. Right, I don't know if Binance is BSC20, but it's something, right? So it's and soon Solana. So that's what they're doing. Could actually turn out to be pretty big if BRC20 tokens start expanding into other these chains. A lot of things, a lot of crypto did well today. We had a good recovery, especially with alts. I know a lot of you guys were kind of like down, like, oh, alts sold off, and you know, is Bitcoin dominance going to continue to rise? Well, you know, today actually surprised a whole bunch of people. A lot of alts went up, okay, including one in particular. Ethereum woke up. Ethereum went up 10%. 10%. And this may be the start of something, okay? Why? Because what's next is Ethereum spot ETFs. That could be around the corner. I don't think it's that soon, but the possibility of an Ethereum spot ETF or multiple spot ETFs later this year is definitely a real possibility. Because people didn't believe that Gary would ever approve Bitcoin spot ETFs. There are still some in the chat that still didn't believe that was going to happen today, right? Like, you guys know who you are. I saw the comments. People just did not believe, and it's like it's almost like a miracle. And because of that, now a lot of people think, oh, there's a real possibility that Ethereum gets ETFs too. I think that's why Ethereum started going up. Got to pay attention. It's been so weak against Bitcoin, but now today's kind of like the first day. Yesterday and today, kind of 2 days that it really actually picked up. Is this going to continue? We'll see. But it's not just Ethereum. You got Cardano up 12%, Avalanche up 12%, Polkadot up 14%, Polygon up 12%, right? You got a lot of big movers. Ethereum Classic up 35% because, again, Ethereum ETF news somehow is pumping the people to buy Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is not getting an ETF. But you got Arbitrum up 25%, Mutable. You know, the thing is, a lot of these are up because they just went down so much over the weekend. Now they're just getting back to their previous level, which is good. Overall market cap is at a recent high of 1.77 trillion. And we're going to see that climb up here on out. Honestly, I think with the billions that's about to flow in tomorrow and the rest remaining this week and the remaining of this year, it's going to be, I mean, it's just going to be really bullish. I mean, in my opinion, it's just going to be super, super bullish. I don't know how else to say it.